Okay, so in this part of our urinalysis lab, we're going to test each of the urine samples for the presence of calcium. The way that we're going to do this is we're going to add dilute acetic acid solution to each of the urine samples, and then we're going to mix that with ammonium oxalate solution. And if calcium is present, what's going to happen is we're going to get a precipitate. So back in the solubility lab, when you tested for the presence of sulfur and eggs, you look for the presence of a precipitate. Again, what's a precipitate? A precipitate is a solid that forms out of solution. In other words, you take two liquids, you mix them together, and all of a sudden you see a solid. That solid is what is known as a precipitate. So that's what we're going to be looking for in the test for calcium. We're going to add dilute acetic acid first, okay? So I have 10% acetic acid, which is relatively dilute solution. It's not concentrated. And I'm going to add that to each of the urine samples. I'm going to do normal urine sample first. Unknown A second. Unknown B third. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake each of the test tubes. So that's B, that's A, and here's our normal urine sample. And then I'm going to take ammonium oxalate, 4% solution of that, and I'm going to add that to each of the test tubes as well. I'm going to do normal urine sample first. Abnormal A second, or unknown A second, sorry. And then unknown B third. All right. Once again, I'm going to shake each of the test tubes up. So there's B. There's our normal urine sample. And here's unknown A. All right, so we're going to let those stand for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at our results.